I have zero loyalty to the Democratic Party. And I think that's the way it should be. I think the proper relationship we should have with political parties is, what are you going to do for us? What are you going to do for America as a whole? Sure. But what are you going to do for us? What are you going to do for my identity? What are you going to do for my economic class? What are you going to do for us? What are you going to do? It just dawned on me, right? And I'm lying. It didn't just dawn on me, but it's just sitting in the back of my head as a constant reminder that as soon as I'm done with this degree that I'm working on this last degree, this is the last bit of schooling I'm going to. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to have about $700 or $800 a month just in student loan repayments. Yeah. So, and it's this idea that has been promulgated by Democrats and Republicans alike, that you should educate your way out of poverty, educate your way to the top, and then get saddled with $150,000 in student loan debt, and then can't get but a $60,000 job with a PhD. Right? It's this framework, and so now not only do I have issues that affect the black community, not only do I have issues that affect the middle class and issues that affect the working class and those in poverty, because I have some friends in the working class, and I have some friends who are struggling, right? So not only do I have that, but I also have issues and I have problems. I'm in a new class of people. I'm in a class of people who have over $100,000 in student loan debt, and we have a particular set of needs. So if your party is not addressing those needs expressly, like if you got 5 things that you need addressed and they ain't addressing but one, why the hell would you support them? Why the hell would you have loyalty towards them? And so just write down, what are their top 5 issues? And does this candidate address the majority of them? 3 or more. 3 or more. If they don't address 3 or more, you don't owe them anything at all. Should we be afraid of Donald Trump? That's up for you to decide. I'm not afraid of a President Donald Trump. I'm not. Man, that Uber ride cost me $13. Just got my notification. I'm not afraid of a President Donald Trump, because one, I live with racism every day. It's nothing new. These people are here. This is a sleight of hand that Democrats are using with Donald Trump, right? Be afraid of Donald Trump because he's a racist. No shit, Sherlock. These racist people have been here all along, and they're not going anywhere. Well, Donald Trump is going to empower them. No, they got empowered with Barack Obama in office. They came out and this is legit, right? This is not something I'm making up. The enrollment in white supremacist organizations and hate groups skyrocketed underneath Barack Obama. So if you're worried about racism, it was already here. If you're worried about racists being empowered, they were already empowered underneath Barack Obama. So why are you allowing them to use that as something over your head to say, oh, he's a racist, so stay away from him, and then come in over here and endorse and support this neoliberal economic paradigm? Now, I'm not telling you to not vote for Hillary Clinton. I'm not telling you. I'm just having a conversation. That's it. That's all we're doing here. We're just talking. 857-600-0518. I don't care what you do, to be honest with you. I just care that you stay engaged today, and that you stay engaged after this election, because what's most important is what progressive people do after this election, whether it's a President Donald Trump, President Hillary Clinton, or President Bernie Sanders. You have to stay engaged after this election, and you have to put fire underneath them to make sure, and when I say them, I mean every party, to make sure that they are being loyal to what's important to you. Forget this notion. Absolutely forget this notion that you should sacrifice what's important to you on behalf of the greater good of a damn political party. Does that make any sense to anybody?